I'm back again for another video. So Utah had blackouts yesterday, but I think they keep having blackouts in Utah, and also the Utah fires is still going on. So it's a lot happening right now. Not only that, there's still being data centers. So they're making what's really going on. They're making the way that you own nothing be happy. They don't want you to have anything. They don't want you to leave things to the next generation. They don't want you to leave your home to your kids, your adult children, so they can live in it. And when they get in the old age, they can pass it on to their children and their children, their children, for generation to generations. They want you see, ladies and gentlemen, it's all about control, folks. It's all about control. So if you live in the city or you in an urban city, they don't want you to have solar panels in the city. They don't want you to be off grid in the city. So they can make laws in the city so you won't have no solar. So we are in the rural area, you don't got to deal with that. See, I live in a rural area. I have land, plenty of it. So they're making the thing where I bet you in 2027 on up, it's not gonna be no more cars. That's why they're making so much of those electric cars. Why do you think they're making a lot of it? Our cars run on air. Car runs on no gasoline. Why do you think they're building those type of vehicles? Why do you think the gas station in the in 2027 was next year and on up, it's not gonna be no more gas station. Everything gonna be electric. Everything is gonna be run by artificial intelligence, AI. So, and things just going on, man. Everything is not good. So that's why preparedness is a good thing. Learn. If you never did perfect before, that's okay. You can learn. You can watch YouTube University, which is YouTube videos. Learn how to build bug out bags, learn how to stockpile food and water, and learning. You can learn first aid on YouTube. You don't need to take first aid classes. Why would you spend money on something you can learn for free on YouTube? What sense that makes? Some people take first aid classes because they want to spend money. You don't have to spend money to learn first aid. It's free. First aid is free to learn. Why would you pay for it? That's the dumbest thing I heard. They got y'all pay for your own. They got you to pay for your water because that water isn't yours. It's theirs. So if you live in the city, get out the city and get your own land. Because when you got your own land, you got your own place on your land. No matter what So if you build it, if you get like a manufactured home, or you build a cabin on it, doesn't matter. It's really yours. The only thing you just gotta pay property tax every year. Once you pay that property tax every year, you good. You have nothing else to worry about. You just worry about building that cabin, whatever you want to build on your property for you and your family. And when you're long gone, you got something left for your kids and for their kids and their kids and their generations. That's all that matters. And guess what? Once you got your land and you have everything pay off, they can never take it from you. Once you pay that property tax every year, and you just pay every year after every year after year, that's all. That's all you gotta do. And then you go to Harbor Freight, get some solar panels for $119 each, and go to Lowe's and get 2 generators. It might be too much though, because generators only $400. Okay, so a generator at Lowe's is $400 a piece. So take $1,000 and get two. That's $500 a piece. You can make it. You can make that. And hook that up. And then go into online to ecoflows.com. Sign up. They give you some credit because I got credit from that for signing up to ecoflow.com. So when I get enough credits, I can exchange that and I can embellish that and get the EcoFlows from it. If I get enough points, you can do that and hold that in your house. And you just go to the store and get some lights and put the lights up and there you go. Get the lights with a button on it. You just press it and the light come on. That's all you need. You don't need nothing fancy. And make sure you just clean your property up. Make sure you don't trash the grass. Make sure this is what you do. You maintain your property because your property is your asset. Think about that. Your property is your asset. Once you once your property is clean, you got um you got no trash on your property, you keep it clean and you cut grass every week and you're maintaining it and you pay your property tax every year, you got no more because you got solar panels and EcoFlows and two backup. One you can use and the other generators for backup. And that's all you need. See when you do that, you beat the system. When you already done that, you already beat the system. We off the system. They don't like that. When you do that, they don't even like that. Because you figured it out, you beat the system, and everybody else still in the system, and they don't know how to beat the system, but you figured it out. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, thumbs up, and I'll catch you in another video. Peace.